Charlie, when you're fine, show me some love. I love this batakari, man. And there's a short history, you know. I went to this KOD that had his Rhythms on the Runway. You know, he had this annual festival where he showcased his designers. I went there, and the first act that came up was STEPHAPPGH, and this is it, man. And I just fell in love with it because it's not just your traditional batakari. It does so many things with this fabric, man. He's here today. He's going to hang out with us. Put your hands together. Show some love for Issac Appiah. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Welcome to the show, man.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Man, you were the first act.
Yes, on that night.
And when I saw the models on the runway, I said, I did your fair. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And then they introduced, you know, you.
Yes.
You know how the designer comes to the last to make an appearance. And I was quite taken aback, you know, because, you know, I mean, my mind was that because it was coming from you know, there was this Northerner designer who was standing there behind the whole thing until they introduced you and they said, "What's it? Issac Appiah." Issac Appiah. Yeah. But then I called you and they told me, "Where is Anthony?"
Before Boise.
Oh, Boise.
I danced for my 19
years old. But that's interesting, you know. Let's get a little bit of background into this thing. You're from Boise?
Bajoy.
And you went to where to work?
Yes.
What do you do at work?
I work with a malaria control company.
Okay.
So it's a community-based program.
Okay.
So as part of such a program, you need to engage with the community members. And personally, I'm someone who really loves community work. So anytime you go for community work, they come to display the beautiful culture, dance with the smoke, and I fell in love with, you know, with the culture whilst I was integrating into, you know, the system.
The WA system. Yeah.
So I also observed that in almost every indigenous house in WA, if you go to WA or even Upper West, every traditional house, you see someone, even if it's a child, he's able to sew the smoke. If it's a boy, he's able to sew with the hand. If it's a lady, she's able to weave the fabric.
It's like everybody does it.
Yes, everybody does it. And interestingly, one thing that really struck me was we are told that the three northern regions are the poorest. But I saw it differently. That no, these people can be poor. Because almost every house, everybody has a skill, which is very unique. So then I said, okay, I would also do my best. In Akan, we say that the whole one is mine. So anywhere I go, I don't have to add up to the problems. At least I should be a part of the solution. So in a way to also help, of course, we are protecting people from malaria. But when they are free from malaria, they must eat. They have to work and put something on the table. So there should be a way to facilitate the development of the economic activity so that the smoke doesn't become a normal routine, it becomes interesting and attractive for the people.
I see. So you are thinking about how do you elevate this home skills thing that they were doing?
Yes.
As a hobby, more or less.
Yes, because I really loved it. The last time I went for the Damba festival, I don't know why, but I love when they display culture with it. I just can't stand. I love it. So then I said, yes, I really have to also support and let people know
were you ever a designer? Did you?
Interestingly, no.
No?
Just that I had an interest in it. I loved it.
Wow. So when you saw them doing this on the home level,
yes,
you know, I'm just doing it.
Yes.
What struck you that this could be elevated to become something commercial?
Yes. So I did a little survey and I realized that they do it well, but the finishing, that's where there was a little bit of a challenge.
That's the problem with many of our Ghana stuff though.
Yes.
The finishing.
The finishing. So you look at how beautiful they do it, but you pick it and I'm someone who's a bit picky. So when I pick and it doesn't suit me, I feel no. If it doesn't suit me, then some other person like me won't enjoy it, even though they want to wear it. So then I said, okay, what can I do? let's find a way of making it decent, more attractive to big men like KSM to also pick it and not see the difference between what we have done and what we also buy from outside the country. So that is where
competitive.
Exactly. And I believe in indigenous development. You pick the local skill, the local technology, then you blend it with the foreign one that can be used, and then you run with it. So that's where the whole thing.
I see. Somebody said it's called glocal. You know, it's mid-locally, but with a global outlook. Yeah.
That's another beautiful term.
Wow. And I like what you said at the beginning, you know, the one you said the 3 northern regions are supposed to be the poorest.
Yes.
But you were seeing wealth. You were seeing things that had the capability of creating wealth.
Exactly.
And so you decided to tap into that so that before we continue, by the way, I want you to take a look at some of the things he's done, you know. First of all, before we talk about anything, but the career I understand, take a look at this Batakari. This has been worn like it. Take a look at this. So this is the actual stuff of Batakari that have you turned into a cloth more or less.
Yes, so it's the fabric that was woven by hand, and this usually is the women who do that weaving. So we just join them, and then there we go.
Wow. And all these are woven by hand?
Yes,
said?
for this particular one is 100% handmade, from the weaving to the sewing.
Wow.
And it's made in the northern region, where we say they are poor. How can you tell me these people are poor?
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Anyway, I just wanted to see the cloth that was made out of the Batakari fabric. But let's take a minute and look at some more of his designs with the Batakari fabric. Take a look at this. That is awesome. That is awesome.
Thank you so much.
And the name of is called Step Up.
Step Up.
Step Up.
Yes.
Okay. So my next question is this: somebody may be watching it now who is wanting to get some of these things. Who wants to get some of these things? How do they do that? Do you have it in shops? Do they call? How can one get this?
Okay, so we are actually driving behind technology. And so basically it's an online thing. And we looked at it from that angle because assuming we have a big shop in Wa, for example, how many people will travel all the way to Wa to come and see and even buy it? But social media is the internet. You just put it there and it's all over the place.
So it's online.
It's online.
Fantastic.
So we are working on the website. We will finish it pretty soon. But we have, if you go to Instagram, STEPHAPPGH, you see some of our works there.
That's the STEPHAPPGH.
STEPHAPPGH.
That's on your screen right now. Go there right now. Okay.
Yes. And if you go to Facebook, it's the same STEPHAPPGH. If you go to Twitter, we are there. And then you can contact us. You can contact us via phone call or even WhatsApp. The number is 0244 913393. Just call us, and we do bespoke design. So tell us what you want. We want to treat you as a VIP. We want to give you what you want. Not, do you have smoke? This is what you have, take it. No. How do you want it? We do it to suit you because we think that smokes are for royals. So we need to treat you like a king or a queen that you are.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Show some love, man. So how did you get to be on the runway? KOD's Rhythm of the Runway, that's a big thing. For all designers, it's the biggest thing, you know. And you were there. How did you make it? So how long have you been doing this? We started Step Up as a company. We established it in 2015. But we were going through the thinking, the planning stage. So it was 2019, January, that we started running Step Up, selling smokes, and doing everything smoke.
Now, the big question is how a startup
Yes.
in WA
What?
could be on a runway with Pulse from South Africa, with 1957, with Verma, with Ophelia Crossland, with Yatel. It's amazing. And this is how it started. Like I initially talked about, I personally believe in branding. I believe in it. And I believe in good finishing. So I didn't just want to take any picture of any smoke and post, just like some people would want to do. Let people see how it's going to look on them. So I spent a lot to do, take photos with models, get graphic designer who put all those things there. So once we posted them on Instagram, actually KOD, I would say, is one of the blessings like you are to me to step up. He was not following me on Instagram. One Sunday evening, I saw a comment on one of my posts. I need this.
Wow.
Inbox me cost. So I saw the name simply KOD. I said, okay, let me just relax. Let me just relax.
Yeah.
Whether I'm still dreaming or because honestly, KOD is one of the people that I really look up to, honestly speaking. So I checked the profile. It was KOD. So I was maybe someone has hacked the account.
It wasn't the fake.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe someone has just hacked the account. But it was him. So he gave the contact, we chatted, and he was saying if it's nice, he would like to take more. And honestly speaking, that was a good point for us in our business. Because I knew what I was presenting, but who will see it and send it out there is where the problem is. So I was really, really elated when I saw his comment. So we served him, we very quickly did something good for him.
You sent it to him,
Yes,
yeah.
we sent it to him and he loved it. So I said, okay. Small.
Good start.
Yes, good start. And then he did a very good job. He posted on Instagram, gave us the credits. And then he said, it's made for monarchs by Step Up. And I said, wow, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So it started like that. And then there was a point he posted something on his status, WhatsApp, that Rhythms on the Runway 2019, are you ready? So it was on the status. It was a general thing.
Okay.
So I just replied, ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
So he was like, okay. Then he sent me a message that, okay, he has been thinking. There's this show and the way we do the smokes, he thinks that, well, we can also represent the traditional aspect of our culture on the show. And then it started from there. So.
Wow. Show some love for KOD, man. KOD, man. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
And he put you on first and you came up and
Yes.
I just fell in love with everything you're doing and you're here today. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow. So what did you study in school?
Well, undergrad, I did sociology and social work.
Okay.
I'm still schooling anyway.
Oh, you're still schooling?
I'm trying to work on my second degree now,
Okay.
almost done with it.
Okay.
And it's development communication. I love development and I love to communicate. So,
okay.
yes.
Okay. And your parents are in Obuasi or the
Yes. My family is in Obuasi.
your family is in Obuasi?
Yes.
You are married?
Yes, I'm married.
Yeah. How
I'm
many?
married. I have a set of twins, boy and a girl.
Oh, you do.
Yes.
That's awesome. And so, how do you see Step Up like in the next? What's the next direction now? I mean, you have started. You know, you are now online, and what's the future for your product?
We actually envisage a brighter and a bigger future, not just for Step Up, but for Ghana and Africa at large. We want to be able to get to a point where someone from America or from UK will want to go to a mall to go and buy a smoke.
Yeah.
That is where we want to get to. So we want to make it so attractive that, in as much as someone will go out there to look for Gucci, someone would want to go to the shop. They want to buy a designer smoke from Ghana. Step Up. That is where. And the idea is that once it goes out there, it means that more people who otherwise wouldn't have had livelihood would get a sustainable life. That is where, honestly, my whole passion is. Get it out there, enrich the Ghanaian culture. But some people, because some people who didn't go to school feel so disadvantaged and left out that, well, I didn't go to school, so that's the end of life. But I don't think that is it. The skill you have should be able to also take you somewhere.
So you believe you can nurture these skills so that they can now become competitive
Exactly.
and do things and have the correct finish?
That is where we want to get to. Because when I started, you get some of the guys, you tell them, oh, I want you to do it like this, and they will tell you, no, we will do like this. So I tell you, okay, you don't worry, just do this. And when they finish, they feel good, like, oh, wow, it's beautiful. And gradually, you could see that they also feel, they have that sense of creating and modifying and getting something beautiful out of their own handiwork. So that is where we want to get to. That is the point we want to get to, where Step Up, or not Step Up, our smoke from Ghana will be on the map, not just there, but signing all over the place.
And I wish you all the best, because it's very, very sad. Yet you have a channel for neighbor to get you. You know, it has been happening.
Yes.
Things right at our fingertips, we leave and they come and they just, you know. So I'm glad when I see this energy from young folks like you. And the thing I like about you young ones coming up is that you're thinking very global. You know, you are not satisfied or just happy to be in the Ghana market.
Yes.
Like you're saying,
Yeah.
you want somebody to go who wants a Gucci suit to also want a
Step Up smoke.
Yes.
Go to Dubai and want to shop smoke from the mall.
Yeah.
And it's from Ghana.
It's from Ghana.
Yes.
Show some love, man. It's very, very good to have you here. And like you said, you know, it's on Instagram. The information is out there again. Just make sure you place the order. Let's support our own. Let's support them to be competitive internationally. And that's when we start to play. You know, we think that globalization is just showing up at the table, and then when they eat and the crumbs fall on the floor, they will enjoy the crumbs and we think we have gone global.
No, that's not it.
We have to be on the table.
Yes, and compete.
And compete.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you for the word. Show it to love one more time. Okay, stick around. We'll be right back.
The KSM Show.